Good evening, guys. Tony back again, Orange Dodge. Hope you're all well on this Saturday evening and day 24 of the 31 Days of Horror. And yeah, I thought I'd watch one of my favourites today because I haven't watched it for a few months. Absolutely love the film. And it is Ari Aster's 2019 mystery horror, Midsommar. So it gives me chance to talk about this film again because I always love talking about it. Love to hear everyone's concepts of it and what they got from it, if they liked it or not. I absolutely loved it, but I'll tell you a bit about the film, guys, and give you my thoughts and stuff. So Midsommar stars Florence Pugh and Jack Rayner and Will Poulter, and essentially it's about a young American couple called Danny and Christian, and they're like, they're together, but their relationship's on a knife edge. It's like Christian doesn't really want to be a part of it. He wants to sort of hang out with his mates and get drunk and stuff, and he's just saying in it for Danny sort of, just to be kind, really, which is a stupid way to be in a relationship, but that's all it seems like. He seems like quite a nice bloke, to be fair, and he's just, trying to be kind to Danny where he should be maybe cruel to be kind, if you know what I mean. And basically it's going down that route of they're going to split up, and then a family tragedy happens to Danny, which in the movie is so gruesome. It's such a crazy scene. If you've seen this, you know what I mean. But yeah, it's a real tragedy what happens to Danny, and she sort of falls apart in life, and Christian sticks by her. A few months pass by, and Christian's friends are telling him, you're still with Danny, why are you with her, sort of thing. We know, you're not really feeling it. He's like, no, we're okay, And one of his guys who he goes to college with is a Swedish guy, and he talks him and his friends into going to Sweden for the summer, to a place called Haga, where they do a festival, basically. I think it's every 10 years or something, and they all get together in this like village, and he wants them to come along, and sort of they all take like acid, drugs and mushrooms and drink, and it's just, he said it'll be a fun time. It's nice, it's lovely weather, nice girls around, peaceful, so he's like, yeah, I'm up for that. He tells Danny about it, and she gets a bit upset, and he ends up inviting her along. So to cut a story short, they end up on the plane. They end up going to Sweden. They're driving to the village, where they are stopped by this guy's brother, who give them these mushrooms, and it just turns into like a trippy ride. So when they take these mushrooms, because they're tripping, all the trees are moving. It's a really good scene in the cinema if you've seen this, or if you've got a really nice TV. It's a really nice scene, especially in 4K. Yeah, it just gets really trippy, and Danny's a bit taken back, because she's still grieving. And they sort of get into this village, and it's like going back 200 years. It's, there's no TV or anything. They're in like wooden huts, all in white gowns and floral gowns, and very ethereal sort of appearance, and they're all nicely spoken and really polite and stuff. But there's just this feeling in this movie of like a stirring underbelly of something ain't right here. They're too nice, they're too, and essentially it's like they're like a pagan group who worship this certain god, and there's rituals there of, suicide and murder and all sorts, really. There's all sorts of stuff going on, rape almost, and it's just, there's like interbreeding. You get these guys who are like really deformed, who have been interbred that much to keep their line pure for this, village. They sort of like to keep them pure Swedish, and sometimes it goes wrong, obviously, with interbreeding. It's, you get deformities and stuff. But, can't really say too much more. It's basically, Danny just finds herself, basically. It's just about Danny finding herself and finding, trying to find out who she is, where she belongs, And yeah, it spirals down all different. There's all different subplots, you know. There's Jack getting involved with this other girl. Not Jack Rayner's character, Christian, getting involved with this other girl. The other guys are trying to get girls. The brother of the guy who took them over to Sweden sort of falls for Danny a little bit. He sort of tells her a bit about, you know, where they are. But some really gruesome scenes in this, if you haven't seen it, involving a hammer and someone's head. It's just, yeah. And then there's other bits with flower beds. I'm not going to get too much into it because if you haven't seen it, I suppose everyone has, but you know, I don't want to spoil it too much. I'm giving a bit away, too much away as it is, but yeah, just a really classic, beautifully shot film. Ari Aster's one of my favourite directors at the minute, you know, with Hereditary, absolutely loving this. This is his second feature. Can't wait to see his third. I don't know if he's going to go down the horror route, but it's just such great attention to detail. Every little bit of it, every little piece of the picture, you can see something that corresponds to the film. Like there's pictures and stuff hung on the wall in this that sort of connect to the ending. There's bits and bobs what people say, and you're thinking, huh? And then if you just think about it or watch someone talking about it, not really me because I'm not very good at explaining stuff, but someone a bit cleverer than me, they can sort of put it all together, and it's really good. Really fascinating to me. It's not really a horror where people are going around stabbing each other, a slasher or a supernatural. It's just a slow burn of drama with dread, 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 and then maybe at the end an happiness. It's really strange. The ending is crazy. But yeah, just an absolutely brilliant film, one I absolutely love. It's one of my favourites, as you all know. Went to the cinema to see it. And just, yeah, Ari Aster's a genius. The cinematography in this and the music, beautiful. Just, yeah, the shots, the brightness of it, just, yeah, takes you along. Just get yourself in a dark room, a nice big TV, turn everything off and just submerge yourself in it. This is the extended cut, nice digipack from Italy. I think it's about, how many hours? Over 3 hours, put it this way. Yeah, nearly 3 hours. 2 hours 55, I think. So yeah, nearly 3 hours long, the director's cut. So if you can get the director's cut, definitely get it, guys. Absolutely beautiful film. I'm going to give this 9.5 out of 10. Probably my highest score I can give, because I can't actually give 10 out of 10 to anything, but absolutely brilliant. Love it. Get underneath, guys. Tell me what you think in the comments, if you like it as much as me, and what you think of it, you know. Just talk to me about the movie. Keep a lookout, guys, over either tonight or tomorrow at some point. There will be a competition coming that everyone can get involved in. My 2-year anniversary on YouTube. I know I promised it for yesterday, but it will be soon. I've just been decorating and stuff. That's why my hands are covered in paint. But yeah, I've been Tony, guys. I'll catch you all tomorrow for day 25. Thanks for watching.